Lolita dress. Well, I mean, the dress didn't fit you anyways. That doesn't matter. I spent time making that. I spent time crafting that and developing the pattern for that dress because I can't read actual legitimate patterns that come in a package that you buy at the store kind of thing. I had to design the pattern for that. I had to do all the work. Well, I'm sorry, not really anything we can do because I mean the cosplays are gone now. Yeah, your cousin and your sister are never borrowing cosplays from me ever again, and you're never borrowing cosplays from me ever again either. I will never let someone do that ever again. Oh, look, it's a European with obviously bad intentions. We should stop him. Nah, who am I kidding? Let's stop the melanated person in here who's got good intentions. Yep, gross. Kids think that they're invincible and can be adults. No, the fuck, they can't. Kids, don't be fucking idiots. Agreed. Don't be an idiot. Maybe actually listen to adults when adults are trying to keep you safe. That would be great. Unless the person's like homophobic and transphobic, then you can like maybe not listen to them because your safety is important. And if someone being homophobic or transphobic is putting your safety at risk, then don't listen to the homophobic, transphobic person. Just the FYI. Because it's better for you to be alive than to not be alive. Like, it is better for someone to be affirmed in their gender or sexual identity than to be told that there's something that isn't what they identify as. You cannot tell someone who identifies as a woman that they are a man. You cannot tell someone who identifies as a man that they're a woman. That's not how that works. If someone says I identify as a woman, then they're a woman. If someone says I identify as a man, then they're a man. Simple. Respect the pronouns. Respect them and their identity. And if that's a problem, maybe learn some compassion, empathy, and sympathy. And if those sound illegal to you, maybe go to church. Or, don't go to church. Not the current churches that they have in this world. Go to a better church. Like that church that actually follows the actual biblical values that are supposed to be followed, like kindness, empathy, stuff that's supposed to be, helpful and good, not evil. If the church is preaching hate, leave the church. If the church is preaching love, no matter what, no matter who, and the church is preaching love, then keep going to that church. If that church is preaching and teaching you that you should hate everyone that doesn't look like you, then you need to find a new church. Just a personal opinion, I'm just saying. As someone that used to be a literal youth minister and church camp counselor. We're a Southern Baptist church. Though I did have some really weird experiences in church camp growing up, which kind of tracks with most church stereotypes that get called out about churches. Like when I was young, I didn't think anything of them, but looking back on those situations, I just kind of sit here like, oh, that was mildly inappropriate. Huh. Oh, okay. Like, I had situations had situations in like church camp where the adults who were like I was talking to asked if I knew how to massage their shoulders, and me being a like whenever I was a kid, I was like, oh yeah, I love to help people, like to make people feel good, and I like to like help out where I can. Oh, you want your shoulders massaged? I'm good at massaging. I've had like people teach me how to massage. I can massage your shoulders. Okay, cool. So I massaged their shoulders. All the while, from both male and female church camp counselors, I would get comments about, oh, you're really good with your hands. Maybe I should just like take you home with me after church camp is over and just have you live with me. Like you can do this all day, every day. You could massage my shoulders every day if you're this good with your hands. And I look back on that and go, that actually wasn't an okay thing to say to a child. That actually wasn't okay for them to say that to me. That's a little bit creepy. I'm just saying, because I was like maybe 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm trying to think of all the years I was in church camp that those things were said. Ages 7 to 12 and 15. Yeah, I realize I probably shouldn't have massaged those people's shoulders, and I probably should have stayed the fuck away from those people. Like, I think back on it now, and I'm like, I probably shouldn't have massaged his shoulders, and I probably shouldn't have stuck around as a kid by myself in a mess hall full of adults. Like, yes, I was innocent. Yes, I didn't know any better. And I thought, okay, these people just want to feel better and they feel not better. So I want to help them feel better. And sure, I was naive enough to believe that I was helping. But I'm just saying that was very, very creepy. It was very, very creepy. It was not okay. Don't listen to evil people, but listen to the adults who have safety and well-being in your heart. Yep. Like, hi, I am a 32, going to be 33 this year. I am a 32-year-old adult. I don't have kids, but I have had a lot of circumstances where kids should have happened. Unfortunate circumstances that should happen to nobody, whether you're male, female, non-binary, or unidentified flying object. Like, I've had situations that should have resulted in kids, but kids never happened for me. And I've had things happen in my life where I've had people tell me that I should never be a parent and that I'm too crazy to ever be a parent. Yes, I've had those things said. Did they hurt? Yeah, a little bit. But guess what? I can't really change that I can't have kids. I can't really change that nature said not in the cards for you. That's not something I have control over. I may be in my 30s, but I care a lot. I also care a lot about safety, and I care a lot about people staying safe. And as a kid, I didn't get a lot of safety. I didn't get a lot of reassurance that, hey, this person's not safe, don't trust them. Because I was taught just trust everyone and listen to the adults. Whereas, yes, sometimes it is good to listen to adults, but sometimes you need to think for yourself and think, hey, is this a good thing or a bad thing? And is this a good intention or a bad intention? And is this going to have consequences? Got one more slot. Like, if I could be a parent, would I be a parent? Yes, absolutely. If I could adopt, would I adopt? If it were in the cards and financially feasible, yes. If someone else in my life, that if I ever decided to like date them, if they had kids, would I be okay with them having kids? Absolutely. If adoption wasn't a hard process, would I do it? Sure. If single people were allowed, if single parents were allowed to adopt, would I do it? Yeah. But current rulings with adoption is that people have to be a couple that is married, and majority of the time that couple has to be a heterosexual couple. You know, man and woman, family values, nuclear family kind of thing. Because apparently that's just the best thing, and we all know that people with just a mom and a dad always grew up in a great home, right? Bullshit. But in my opinion, having one parent is still better than like not knowing what a parental love is. Sometimes having two moms is better than not having mom at all. Sometimes having two dads is better than not having a dad at all. Whether someone has two moms, two dads, a mom and dad, a single mom, a single dad, I think you're doing good if you have at least a parental figure in your life. Whether that's an adopted parent, a older brother, older sister program parent, I don't know. Just nobody deserves to feel alone or like they're not wanted or that they don't have a family. I wasn't trying to go off on a tangent or emotional bullshit. But I've also had people in the past tell me I'd be a terrible parent. So, you know, whoa, 14,000 bells. Thank you. Cool. Do I have enough stuff for this? Also, I feel like I'm stuck in kind of an accent today, and I'm not sure why. Where's your mental health at? It's in a dumpster. In a dumpster with everything else. Cries. I told I need coral. Wait, what? I need 2 coral. Oh, I need to pay off part of my debt. Did I do anything for lunch? Um, I try to put noise suppression on my stream stuff to try and negate the background noise from my computer fan. Did I eat lunch?